What's happening? I just make a little adjustments in my audio monitoring system for my headphones. Once in a while, sometimes I try to put it in before the stream, before I open OBS, because it doesn't register that my headphones is the monitor until I go in, until I put it in first before I open up the software. Otherwise, it's just going to be a bit... otherwise, the monitor is going to be off. So I have to make sure I have my headphones on before then. I try to rush it in, but it sounds like it didn't carry over. So it's alright, I got it. There we go. Right now it's a blank screen. I was just rushing to get it all set up. I was like, looking at the time, I was like, it's getting closer, come on. Anyway, what's up, folks? This is EXP. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do right now, let me first get my game screen up on the OBS real quick. Make sure my game capture gets it. Alright, there we go. Excuse me. And then what I need to do is go into my OBS and activate the image. There we go. And we're set. Good. Awesome. And you're hearing the wind blowing from time to time because my fan is on, because it's so hot. Get myself some nice soda, nice drink. So this will be a quick announcements. So we all know that Genshin 2.0 Inazuma is coming out on July 21st. So that's 2 more days away, and then it'll be available. Which would mean it'll be available on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on your time zone. So usually they begin the maintenance in the afternoon time. So yeah, they're probably going to do a major maintenance announcement probably on Wednesday, and then after 5-6 hours later, Genshin Impact 2.0 is out. So that's the plan. Yeah, 2.0 is, after seeing the trailers, after seeing the teasers, I'm excited for it. And I'm looking forward to the big final battle with the Archon. But I'm still looking out for Fatui, because I'm curious how they're going to eventually come in there. Someone made a little comic strip piece showing like, oh, you defeat the Archon, and then Lumine was like, oh, I wonder if there's someone out there that's probably waiting for you to come in and take what's important while the Archon is unconscious. Like this person, it showed Outlaw Signoria hiding in the bush. So that was a good one, because yeah, it makes you wonder how they're going to obtain the Gnosis from the Electro Archon. Would it be that you beat her and then they come in and take it away? Perhaps it could be one of her own that is the traitor that takes it while they have the chance. You know, it's really something. All right. Oh, let me get some light in here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over right now. I already know that Ayaka's banner is coming up, so she's gonna be the first banner that a lot of people, I'm sure, are gonna try to get once Inazuma comes out. So okay. I might be a little quiet on the stream for a moment, but I was just trying to think about, like, What am I gonna do from here? There's not many. There's not many. As of right now, there's not many places where I can get a lot of Primogems at this point. I can only get so much because probably like maybe from the Spiral Abyss because I still got a lot of those stars to obtain the handbook. Just a couple of places where I'm guaranteed to try to get some Primogems. But in the other way, not so much. Alright, and I also got the Adventure Ring Ascension to complete too, so today's focus will be just taking on like the dailies. There'll also be a way to get me my Primogems as well. Primogems! But that's the key. So I deduced according to the number of wishes I obtained from my last 5-star, I need about, if I want to get to soft pity, at least in the range of 70 to 75, at least from what I determined from a lot of people online, I'm going to need to do, get to obtain at least up to 8,800 Primogems. Did the math calculation, all the works, you know the drill. Yeah, so 8,800 Primogems. 14,400 if I want to get up to 90 total. But I think for my end, it might be maybe because I got a certain amount on me right now, a certain amount of wishes pulled already on that character banner. I say probably up from 8,800 to maybe about because that was 14, so maybe about 13,000 or 12,000 or 13,000 more Primogems. It's a lot, and I know it's going to be a lot. My confidence is that whoops, I almost missed it right there. I think like if I had to do a little slight calculation here and there, perhaps it would be like me excuse me, sorry. When doing the, since this is the whole new location that I'm gonna be doing all this mess, quests, everything, I'm guaranteed to get a lot of Primogems. I know since I first started this game, you know, I realized taking on a lot of the Archon quests and all the big major locations and everything, you know, I discovered that I was able to obtain a ton of Primogems. And I really wish I would have learned about the whole pity and all that stuff beforehand, because then what I would have done, in my own humble opinion, is I would have saved up. I would have built up, saved up to have plenty of Primogems on me. Now, some people, like I know, who, you know, urge on, say, oh yeah, go ahead and spend them all. I'm not going to be like that. Sorry. You know, I'm not that kind of person. You know, I'm not going to be like, let me just spend it all. No. I'm going to take time, understand, and find out what I'm spending my pools on. Like, really invest. But have the assurance to know that, hey, this is how much Primogems I have, and this is where I'm at in terms of the pity system. And then this is what I need to do to be extra careful here, because if I try to do this pity system, I mean, if I try to pull these pools and I'm not even close to pity, you know. And I don't really have that many Primogems. I'm gonna miss it. So it's like I gotta take precaution, take caution to the air, and recognize that okay, this is where I'm at. I shouldn't be trying to push myself in directions, and so that's not gonna be good for me. You know, I also have a strategy, like thinking about his weapon. You know, looking back, because I want to also solo strengthen him. I want to make sure that he is very strong solo-wise. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I want to do that, so I have to think about his weapon right here. Yeah, you see, like, have a fusion to deal an additional 240% attack damage, small AoE within a small, within a small AoE. So if I'm able to refine that, I could do much more. You know, but that depends if I get many more claymore billets. I mean, getting the stones, getting the crystals is nothing, but the claymore billets is another story. So I gotta keep pulling, I gotta keep doing those Trounce domains or certain boss fights. I mean, the rarity of those billets is stupendous. So I haven't had a single claymore billet from a boss fight in like a while. So this refinement won't work unless I get a claymore billet. Now I think I got one eventually, so I just need to create this weapon and then add another refinement. But yeah, if I want this to get full R5, I gotta get more claymore billets. Otherwise, that small OE damage output won't increase. Now, one of the things I realized is that this is crit damage. Now, his crit rate is 45.8%. That's good. So, if I can get it a little bit more past 50%, because getting the crit damage high up is great, but I need that crit rate to increase. So if I can add a little bit more to that percentage, he'll do crit rate more, crit damage more often. So if I can, so that's another strategy I gotta think about. This event is okay. And then of course I realized that, you know, I'm looking at where the EM is effective. Now, if I can get, I had one strategy with Diluc, and I realized that oftentimes he, when I use him, I often cause a lot of elemental reactions, of course, because of the type of enemies that I'm facing. One of the things I realized is that if I can get his EM up a little bit more, and whether it be through him or through the team comp I formed to help boost this, I mean, food items, yeah, but if I'm not going to use food items and I just want to boost with like other characters or anything like that, or help add more to the EM or whatnot, whichever case may be, or maybe my artifacts, and that's the thing, the artifacts. So I'm beginning to understand, like, when it comes to artifact formation and weapon selection, is just figuring out, like, okay, I already knew that I need to choose those primary stats or so that would be best fitting. But I also got to think about, well, what substats, along with the primary stats, do I want to give that character specifically? That's the question that needs to be answered, because if I can figure out, hey, this is what I want to give my character, then this would, I know he's a support DPS. I like using him for support a lot. Especially I like mixing him up with Kaya. Frozen. So he's my Frozone warrior. If that's the case, then maybe I could concentrate on certain areas. Like energy recharge is a good way to help boost his E a lot more. So So right now his sword is providing energy recharge. Now, I think, what am I having focused on? So I just have him focused on attack, because I don't really need to give him energy recharge twice unless I want to double it. And unless I have his sacrificial sword, which is one of the most recommended for him, so you could do a double E because of the cooldown cancel, it's not really needed. So attack percentage is fine. If I want to give him, because I have the Kaya thing, if I want to give him elemental mastery, now that would be something. Then I would need something like instructors maybe, or if I don't, yeah, because the substats, it can be a primary or a substat, you know. Yeah, the higher damage, crit rate, crit damage, so that's fine. But if I want to give him, let's say, okay, this is attack percentage, I'm not getting an injury charge. If I want to give him elemental mastery, well, that would be great because of the Kaya mixture, which means I want my Kaya to be strong too, so then both Jingchu and Kaya, or another cryo-based warrior, maybe Ayaka, could actually do some really good frozen mix-ups. So I think I don't have to worry about having a subset of energy recharge, because see, now I'm strategizing, I'm realizing this. So maybe instead of trying to get a substat of energy recharge, even if 1 or 2 artifacts has that substat, that's fine. But if I want him to not only be able to dish out some physical damage, but be able to, I mean, I don't know about defense percentage, I mean, unless I want him to be safe, but I don't worry about defense percentage, and I don't really worry about HP percentage, so I'm not going to concentrate on those. But if it were me, and I say, well, what 3 to 4 substats would I concentrate on a character like Jingchu, who I believe, and I agree, works well with my Kaya team comps or cryo-based team compositions, especially with Pyro or anything. EM, so elemental mastery substats would be great. Either crit rate, crit damage, or both is fine. A little bit more impact in the damage output. And then attack percentage, you know. And if I don't get attack percentage, but I get these other 3, that's great. But EM, energy recharge, not so much. Not so much because of the weapon. So, but even if one of them get energy recharge, that's fine. But I think the focus of substats I would give him would be the crit rate, crit damage, and of course the EM. Yeah. Attack percentage is a vis-a-vis, you know, if I want to have that in there for any of the artifacts. But like I said, it will take a while. And not only that, you know, I also got to think about these types, the Ardef. Now that has crit rate and crit damage. Flat attack, but it does have crit rate and crit damage. Now I don't know about the 4th slot, so you know, I'm not sure if I would guarantee a EM. You know, luck pools, man. That's the stuff. Trying to get the right artifact, substat stuff could be a hassle. So my strategy is there we go. And just like that. Plus, you know, the pyro, I know the pyro mages, you know, they're only pyro infused because of that shield. But once that shield's gone, you can hit it with pyro and they'll take damage. Maybe not so much. Maybe they might have a little, maybe some pyro I mean, they're probably gonna have pyro res, but maybe not so much, especially if your character is that strong. So, but yeah, I'm starting to really prioritize like what kind of stats do I want to make that character give for that character specifically, and I'm not limited to like, oh, these are the few characters I want to build. You know, I'm not trying to show off or try to be like, well, I want people to see that I use this character. I don't care. If I'm going to use a character, I'm going to use a character. If I don't use a character, I don't use a character. Sometimes I might be like, you know what? I use these other characters. Now it's time for me, with all the resources I have, to focus on this one. I can do that too. But that would take a lot of time and dedication, a lot of hours of my day. I think one of the challenges for any gamer who is like, you know, an adult, you got a lot of the priorities and responsibilities. You got a life outside of gaming, so it's not like you're going to be spending all day for the next couple of days trying to do all this grinding and pulling and resource gathering and all that. And looks like I discovered a Sealy. Okay. I know there's going to be a special treasure finding Sealy event in Inazuma. I think it's all like the trailer details and everything. Yeah, they're really, I mean, MiHoYo's pulling all the stops on all this new stuff, man. Alright. Ah, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, slip and fall all right off, man. And there's another one right there, too. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of this, too, man. Like, for real. Excuse me. Snorting right next to the mic. I didn't realize there was one up here. I know there's an interactive map. I gotta pull it up on my iPad if I want to find a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Like, slow down. There you are.
影のカラスが優也を求めている。
裁きを受けよ。
姿を見せよ、オズ。
判決を下す。
黒き翼よ、昼夜を切り裂きなさい。
Like, eventually I realized, like, I want my, yeah, this makes it much more easier. I was like, there had to be some way to heat yourself up over here, and I was like, a Sealy's missing. It's like, there it went. Yeah, but a little bit later today, after I do like my dailies, the few little stuff, I'm gonna like sit down and like really think about like what kind of stats do I want this character to improve on that I could try to build. And for Diluc, I want him to be strong and powerful as a solo main, and then be able to function with a very good team like how he's doing right now. Already I have some really nice team formations going on, so that's good. And eventually I want to build up the other members in the team, so that way the team formation becomes nearly unstoppable. So, I know I need to get Bennett up there, because he's in the lower levels right now. Got him before you even get hit by this. For real. Like, you want to get out of there before you get hit by that. I don't blame him. Alright. I also got the achievements to get Primogems, so I got like a lot of extra stuff to complete to get those things. Not to mention all the hidden Sealies and treasure chests that are still around. So yeah, you got a lot of stuff. But I am glad to get him to level 90. So glad I got the AR-50 the way I did, so I'm glad for that. There we go. Yeah. Give it official again. Give it to Bennett again. Just the same characters. I mean, it's not that much more, but I still would just do it anyway. I'm gonna give you some more while you're at it, so it's fine. Just want to be able to get enough. Let me activate this. So eventually later I'll do some ore hunting. Get me some more of those crystal ores. I did find that to get his weapon to 90, that's like 230. Was it like 630 or two? No, it was 200,000, 238,000 Mora, I believe. Yeah, unless it was 600,000 to get to level 9 to get his weapon to level 90. Which means I'm gonna need to grind more. I know the ways to get more would be the Blossoms of Wealth, and the also the domains could help get more quests, etc. So I have to improvise on that part. Hopefully I can get more and more of it. Get me some more Morach. That's what I want. I remember it took me time to finally figure out, like, oh, now I understand that joke when they say one Mora. Because it does cost currency. In-game currency to level up your character. So that's ironic, really. gacha. They, you know, you gotta, you know, spend money to get, you know, if you want to spend money to get stuff in the game quickly, you can. But like Mora, when it comes to Mora, in-game currency, yeah, you gotta grind to get that. Other one is real world currency, and versus just the in-game currency itself. Yeah, it costs money to level up artifacts, weapons, and the character themselves. It's just so funny. It's like, that's how much it costs. It's like, it costs 20 million, it costs 20 billion. It's like, it costs more just to, I'm like, bro, it costs that much? Yeah, like, damn. You know, it costs that much. Check up on this and see if the flower... Okay, good. I needed plenty of flour to help with my master the... Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Okay, let it... No, it's okay. That'll give me more anyway, so... I got a lot of wheat, so it should be fine. And I can buy more wheat, actually, so I actually have no problem with that. Okay. So once I master this recipe, this will give me the achievement, where you gotta master 20 recipes to get it. So I'm literally like, just one more. We're like, I only need one more, and I got it. Star Chef, there we go. Got it. I know it's only a certain amount. Oh yeah, I got some more name cards here. Check it out. Achievement Explorer. Reward for complete all achievements on the Mortal Travail series. Nice. Okay, gotcha. So if you read Friendship level 10 for each character, you get a lot of this stuff. Got it. Explorer. Alright. Mess around. I just pulled up any name card. I don't really care which one. Alright. So now it says you gotta master 40 recipes. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'll definitely be grinding for the rest of those recipes down the road. And let me see how many it's going to give me. It's going to give me 20. So I think what it is, it's probably going to go up the levels. So I just did one. That was like 10. Now this is going to give me 20. So that's 20 more recipes. And then, of course, the next batch. So let me see, like, let me look at the foods and see what kind of type of ingredients I need. So I know I mastered... whoops. Master a lot. Now this one I got 64, so let me master this one real quick. Yeah, let me just do this. There we go. was wondering what her special dish is. Come on, give it to me. It's your special dish. No? If I don't get it in the next two, that's fine. I don't want to use up too much flour. One more. Okay. I'll have to try to get it later. Alright, so... yeah, so this one I haven't mastered yet. So I can tell it looks like I'm going to need to get me more of the meat and the cream there. So let me... yeah, so... get more of this and raw meat. So I got to go to the dragon spine area, get more of that cold meat. Or, actually, a good way to get raw meat, go around hunting animals. So let me just try to process a lot of this stuff. I have like 30 of these. And then I got that one. So I can master this one next. Yeah, so this is achievement hunting day. And I'm already processing flowers, so I should be okay. Yeah, bonus one, good. One more. Good. So right now I'm low on flowers, so anything with flour in it I cannot. Like this one. Yeah, I gotta get more flour. And then this one is mastered. Okay. What else? Okay, so looks like that's crab roe and tofu. Yeah, so it looks like I need to get some more tofu and crab roe. And then these are the 15 ones, and you got like the 20, 25 ones up here. So let me see, is that, yeah, crab roe and what else? Yeah, so, and tofu. So right now I can only get 3. Okay. So 6, 7, 8, 9. That makes it 9. So I need some more crab. So I gotta go around beaches and grab more. Alright, well I'll go and do some of that later. Right now I'm just gonna go ahead. But at least that helped bumped up the numbers of the recipes that I've mastered thus far. Yeah, so I'll be doing some recipe hunting later on. Okay, so what do I want to do next? So I'm trying to decide, do I want to try to tackle... well, it's best to look at my current team right now. So this is where they're at. I know Xingqiu is kind of a bit up there. Yeah, I used a lot of this. My goodness, when I was leveling up one of the other characters, that's for sure. So he's level 70 right now. His weapon is level 70. So it's fine. First grants 20% attack and speed. Okay. So this is where he's at. It's gonna take me a while to do artifact hunting anyway, so it's like, yeah, so that's where he's at right now. This is where she's at. And she's level 70. So that her elemental mastery is increased. Yeah, he's level 60 right now. I mean, at best, I would be replacing with Rosaria. Let me see. So, okay, I gotta wait until Tuesday. I mean, I could have done it yesterday, but I was busy trying to get Diluc leveled up, maxed out and stuff. So, okay, so I can't level up that weapon any further. Kaya's currently level 60. So all I have to do is send him right now. So it's up to me. If I get Glacial Heart, We'll drop this. Yeah, that will bring them elemental particles. And then let me see this. My cryo is increased by 15%. Every time Glacial Waltz defeats an opponent during its duration is increased by 20. Ah. Yeah. I think it would be a good idea to ascend him right now. Because I know a team with Jingju and Kaya would be a great fit next to Rosaria. Because, heck, even if I had him and then Rosaria, that's like a good Frozen team comp right there. Depending on if the opponent is not a Frozen one, then it's like if the opponent is Cryo, then we got a problem there. But so let me, and then she needs to ascend. So let me see. I'm going to ascend him. I know sometimes I'll use Beto instead of official. That depends on the type of battle it is. But official provides really good EM. While Beto can be a good protection because of the shield. And then also surrounding continual electro pyro damage reactions, and so to speak. So it's just choosing your characters wisely and all that. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now is. Now, because this is a cryo registry, I think this one, what I'm probably gonna do is figure out what kind of team comp do I want to have, and dealing with the enemy that's up ahead. So, Diluc definitely will help it. So this is team elimination. Diluc and Fischl will be great. Jingchu might be okay, but I'm gonna have to switch out Kaya. So let me see. I could double the pyro. That's another thing too. So make it fast. So why not? Okay. And if that's the case, I would have had Bennett in the team as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put him in there. Okay. I'll be visiting Genshin Reddit often, you know, gotta like learn about like, hey, what are some suggestions for team building and like character building and stuff. Prototype Archaic or Aminus and whatnot, still definitely a nice, great weapon for Diluc. I know Rain Slasher is another one, of course, if you have like Jingchu, which I do. You know, I might build that one up as well, and then like try it out on Diluc or any other character if so choose. Like, or even give it to Beto and have her with Jingju, perhaps. You know, just to kind of match it up, mix and match. But one of these days, I definitely want to be able to soloing Diluc. So I have to think about like, if Diluc's by himself, maybe, you know, I don't know about being concerned for EM, but like he doesn't need energy recharge. So that's out of the window. But if I were to think about his substats and his primary stat builds, you know, attack percentage definitely in the sands, and then you got the crit rate, maybe like instead of crit damage focus, maybe like crit rate primary stat, and then you also have the pyro damage bonus. Definitely, I want to get those. The reason why the crit rate primary stat is because, and with the substats giving more crit damage percentage, right? Attack percentage, substats being attack percentage, crit damage percent, and maybe some EM. So maybe like those three in the substats. If I have those three in the substats, that's fine. Defense percent. I mean, that's if I want him to endure the enemy attacks more. Then I don't mind having some defense percent in there. So like EM or defense percent is fine, but EM definitely want to be in there because most of the enemies, if I'm facing enemies who are of the opposing element that will create the most bang for buck elemental reaction, that's what I want him to be focused on. So that's what I'm really looking at for him. So I have to think about so I have to keep that in mind when I do artifact hunting for his set. So, it's like, hey, I got a 5-star artifacts with a lot of these substats in it. Great. Then he's all set to go for soloing battles. Because that's what I want. I want to be able to solo him, down the road. But right now, even though he's level 90, I would say he's not that quite built, so to speak, for that. So I have to really be considerate of where he is. Really be considerate of the fact that it will take a lot of time and dedication to really get his artifact sets that I want. A lot of time and dedication. So, but I can do it. Need to get some beads. So I have to remember to hunt for raw meat while I'm wandering about, so it's needed for the recipes. Okay. Kidding me? Come on.
影のカラスが優也を求めている。歌よ錦。
火炎よ、燃やし尽くせ。
断罪の全部ドカーン。へい、ボンボン爆弾。やい。
Bingo. Alright, got 3 of those. Nice. So, how many items do I need to get my Kaya up there? To get my Kaya to ascend. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about like maybe 2 to 3 battles. Okay. And because his crit rate will increase against cryo-induced enemies, that's why my Jinchu matchup with Kaya would be best, because of his constellation as well. So, not only that, if I increase it further with 2 cryos in the team, that's going to increase his crit rate even more. So, which is great. I just got to make sure his crit damage is good. So I think that's something I could build with him, is like I want him to be a crit damage inducing cryo based character. And to do that, I have to think about how I want my how I want my formation to be. And if I have Rosaria and Kaya in the team, or if I eventually get Diona in there instead of Rosaria, then you got a healing, cryo, and you got Hydro. And then whatever my 4th will be decided upon how I want the team to be. So, Whether it be Electro, do I want a Geo? You know, like, I have to really, yeah, you know, it's one of those thinking things. Let's see where I got her right now. So she's about to be on the way to becoming another main. I mean, even using her, I'm realizing that. So, and I'll definitely work to get her a good Crimson Witch of Flame set. So she's another Pyro main that I could build too. I don't know about support, but Pyro, woo, she could definitely be a big damage dealer. So I just have to improvise with what I have, and then like eventually, and I know eventually I gotta send her as well. So if I can get her to 92 and her weapon, get her stuff ready, get her the good artifact set, get her talents up, and I know eventually I can get to that point. I know the Mora thing. Woo! Gotta get that Mora. Do 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 do. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. Do 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 do. Do do. Okay. Da da da. Okay. Let's just go in here. Yeah, once I get him, oh man, once I get his artifact set working well and get the substats I want, oh boy, he's gonna be so damage dealing against this boss and several more, man. It's gonna be insane. Plus I notice is she's helping to build the energy recharge, which is great. So I have to check her out when I got something set up. I barely pay attention, but it's okay. There we go. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just need one more battle, and then I got him on that one. And then the other stuff I could go find. The crystal things I can produce easily. A little bit more of the crafting, and that should take care of it. Whew. Okay. Now we're just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm glad I completed all the statues. I had to use like an interactive map, online guide to find the rest of the what was it? Yeah, the Geoloculuses and Anemoloculuses. So once we get to Inazuma, it's now time for the hunt for the Electroloculuses. Yep, but hey, it's worth it. But thanks to the interactive map, I can find more stuff because it takes a while to find a lot of the items on the map. So it's like, oh, okay, he's not there yet. Okay. All right, so I gotta wait a couple more minutes and we're actually gonna show back up. Just one more battle, and then all I gotta do is hunt for the other resources.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember Razor kept saying red Bernie girl. And he's like, yep, that's the one. So Razor saw her wandering around causing a lot of fiery explosions. Which is why she gets put in detention or solitary confinement. I wonder if her mother did that on purpose, allow her to play around with bombs. There you are.
Gengen. 裁きを受けよ。
Come on.
断罪の名にドッカー花火はじけろゆいは
I know the weekly bosses drop artifacts as well, so depends on which types, because there's a gladiators, longing, and several others. So you can get some 5 stars as well. Okay, and because of my AR rank now, yeah, it makes it easier. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and heal up, and I'm gonna check and see, well, what other stuff I need to get for Kaya to ascend. Yeah, because I just want him to get up the levels. Mainly want him to set up the level, get his glacial heart and all that other stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and check him out and see what does he have right now. Okay. So don't worry, I can produce this easily. Oh, that's all he needs. Okay, so let me go to the crafting.
クレイと一緒にお魚をドカ
Yeah, Klee is so cute. Okay, yeah. So now I got what was glacial heart again? Yeah, the elemental particle stuff. Yeah, and max of 2 additional level. Yeah, build up much faster. Very useful for elemental frozen reaction stuff for Wishing-Ju. And it could work with even with Deluxe team, so that's even perfect. So it's a much more faster pace. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so right now, I can't really. I wish I could ascend this, but I can't. Wait, can I produce this? I just need one. Some of those items, can I? Oh, I can craft those. Let me see. But I gotta see if I actually have the items to do it. So let me take a look. So it's this, Sergeant Insignia, Mistgrass, and what was it? So let me go in here and see if I can craft them right now. Alright, so I can produce some Mistgrass. Well, 3 of them. Yeah, there's some mistgrass, and what else did it say it needed? I looked up, I didn't see the other items, so it's probably like I don't have the base numbers of those other items, so I might not be able to produce them after all. Yeah, I don't have the insignias. Yeah, I don't have that, so I have to go and grind them then. Same thing with this one. Okay. So I gotta go and grind those things later. Alright, so any other things I need to do with my current team? Well, let's see. He just needs to level up, but I need to get more cards. Not only that, I need to get more Mora. That's another important aspect. I can enhance this, but how much does he need? Oh, okay. Get that up there. Wednesday, so I gotta wait till Wednesday to do this. I might be able to produce. Wait, I might be able to. Well, no, I'm not able to. I checked. Okay. So, I mean, the base attack may not be much. Might be a little bit, but not much. But the energy recharge is definitely a huge benefit. So, that's much obliged. That's the main reason why I'm leveling up anyway. So, right now, it's one weapon he has where you could get that. Now, if I wanted him to be more of an attack primary person, I would need to find a weapon where, of course, I would give him attack, which would either, now this is physical damage bonus, but it could either be any of these two weapons or maybe the flute. The flute is another one I learned about. 4-star or Lion's Roar. You know, I've heard like those are some other weapons you can give him instead. So, yeah. So if I want to give him any of these two, that's fine. I think this is perfect because with the Luke and everything, if I infuse him with Pyro or Beto official with Electro, and then I use this. Yeah, that would be best. So I have to think about that for the next team comps I engage with, and the type of enemies or bosses I face. Yeah, so that's a lot of thinking there. Okay. Yeah, it takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of stuff. Whew. Okay. So I'm gonna switch out Clee and Ring. Now, for her, she will need an ascension. Yes, she will need one. Get her up there, and of course I can't level her up, but I can ascend her. And that will increase her attack a little bit more, and vice versa. Okay, so that means, let me see. It's usually two or three of these you can get. It's about like 5 to 6 battles of the electro hypostasis can help me ascend her. Yeah, 5 to 6 battles. But it'll cost 100,000 Mora. Okay. So about 5 to 6 battles. Yeah, 5 to 6 battles total. That's how much it would take. Okay. Yeah. 5 to 6 battles total to get this. And this one I can get on a lot of the little electrical crystals. I think it costs does it cost 40 or 20 to face the electro hypostasis? 40. Okay, so right now I only have room for one battle. So if I were to do it 5 to 6 times, that would be what would that be? 5 to 6 battles. And it's 60 per fragile resonance. See, I only have 8 left, so I have to use this wisely. So I think for me, if it goes back to the 160 regularly, 4, 8, 12, 16, that would be 4 battles if I was to face him alone. And then if I did the next day, that would be like 1 or 2 more battles. So within 2 days. That would be it. So I got 303 Primogems right now. Okay. Yeah, you have to buy the crystals just to get the Primogems. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm not going to do that. Alright. So, I think for the next 2 days or so. And if I want to use a fragile resin, I can. But there's also, I learned there's the condensed resin too. So, I learned about that one as well. Which if I look into it, you can hold no more than 5 at a time. Condensed resin that can be used instead of resin vitalized proteins. Greater rewards. Crystal filled with immense energy. Okay, Yeah, so you can craft this. Right. So right now, it looks like I can only craft one. Okay. Because of the 40 original resin. So you need a 40 original resin and crystal flies, 1 crystal core. That's all you need. Okay. Gotcha. So this is like another way, like let's say if someone doesn't want to use the fragile resin. So, okay, I get it. So then this is just another way to supplement for it. You're just gonna have to have, you're gonna have to have a lot of original resin. So I'm gonna actually try it. So let me have 1. So I'm only got 1 on me. You can only hold 5 if you produce more. So right now I'm not gonna do any boss hunts. I'm just gonna be doing the ascension quest now. So what I'm gonna do is here's my formation. So Kaya is,
楽しみだな。
plus it gives variety of elements. So there's pyro, cryo, hydro, and electro. If it was 5 characters, you would have I would add a geo and or an animo in there. Okay. So this is my team. So 100 Primogems, nice. So I'm gonna go up here. Take care of this once and for all. Okay. Alright, and so you get the Thundering Fury sets and everything. You know, because I'm like level 90, I could probably go for this one next. You know, I could do that. I mean, it is entirely up to me, but I could do that. Yeah, so it says Animo. I mean, it's up to me. I mean, if I want to use Animo, that's fine. But I think I'm okay with what I have. But Sukro, she can do good now, so I'm kind of seeing her as a possibility of another support DPS on the way. If I want to make her main, I could do that. But so I'll need to think about it. But I'm not here to try to get like advice. Oh, you shouldn't be using, like, I'm not asking for any suggestions or tips right now. So unless I give permission, don't share it. Okay.
こいつはどうだ。
姿を見せ 夜の権限
股間奥義。これ。この瞬間、お前は火炎よ、燃やし尽くせ。おとなしくしやがる。
この件はわかるかい？
断罪の名において
裁きを受けよ。
This will be easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
歌よにし
影のカラスが優也を求めている
Alright,
これ判決を下す。すまんすまん、おとなしくしや。
雨描きがたし。
Yeah, right now his physical sword attacks is not the best. As you know, building him on the support side, but if I really get my grinding and time on with how I'm going to build my characters, I might be able to get him to be secret or hidden DPS. One you wouldn't expect, honestly. Yeah, like the unexpected DPS type character. It's like someone fell.
こいつはどうだ。風邪ひくなよ。
左右、この剣はわかるか。
おとなしくしやがれ。
It's like, come on, man.
姿を見せよ。あ、
火炎よ、燃やし尽くせ。
夜の権限。
Go. Give me some food and stuff.
これ
断罪の。はっ。姿を見せよ、オズ。答えなさい。
この剣はわかるかい。
We got it. We got it. We got it. Now you got this area.
断罪の名において。
雨描きがたし。
この瞬間、お前は永遠。
股間奥義。
夜の源源。判決を下す。
この剣はわかるかい。
火炎よ燃やし尽くせ。
Yep, that was the whole point. To get him out of the way and then just deal with the rest of these guys.
影のカラスが優也を求めている。
歌よにしさい。
すまんすまん。判決を下す。
There we go.
こいつはどうだ。
姿を見せよ。
Yeah, I really like how, you know, the Luke and Fischl combination works together along with Kai and Jingchu. So it's like every character that could be a potential support for the Luke is right in this entire team. Nice. And then Beto, really, really great as well. Especially her burst. That's why I like, also, like, I form, like, my team around, like, burst as well, like, things like that.
これ
この件はわかるかい。
Actually, I'll make it the word she's strong enough to do more damage like that with the double hits. So, ooh, you see all these glowing orbs on the bottom. Oh, okay, that's what these are. Yeah, I understand the animo now. That's okay.
黒き翼よ、昼夜を切り裂きなさい。
裁きを受けよ。風邪ひくなよ。
股間奥義。
断罪の名において。
火炎よ
That's alright.
燃やし尽くせ。
Well, I didn't need it.
雨描きがたし。
こいつはどうだ。
姿を見せ。
Gotcha. Alright. I know Fischl's Electra, so I'm gonna maybe have her step back a little bit.
おとなしくしやが。
この件はわかるかい。
And Jingchu and Kaya definitely help with the whole energy recharge system, so it makes it easier to get the burst activated. Yeah, just like that. That's what I like about this team.
すまんすまん。
サリュール。
判決を下す。お となしくしやがれ。
It takes a while. Maybe I could have saved that Phoenix thing for that last part so I can get all three of them. It's alright, I still got him.
Sabaki 受けよ。やっ。
Alright. Now I'm world level 7. Good. Done and done. Might as well grind some wood right while I'm at it. Get some timber, some birch wood. Out of my way. Yeah, it's a little slightly tough on the edges there, but now against my glue, I'm not saying there. Got it. Alright, Ascension quest is done. It is completely done. Ah, finally.
形は精神と共にあれ。動くべきだ。動くべきだ。動くべきだ。 べきだ。形は精神と共にあれ。ふっやっ。
Just in the grinding mode. Eventually gotta get more bamboo and all that stuff. I've been meaning to go back to my Deptil abode and then like get several more furnishings complete and reformulate or refashion my Deptil space. Feng shui it. And then see if I can make it more satisfying for some of my characters and so forth. Like, I know I made like a cooking room for like Zhengling, so made her own cooking space, but I'm gonna customize it a little further. And then several other places, excuse me, several other places as well. Slight little burp. So all I'm doing is just grinding some wood. Birch wood, get some fir wood, whatever wood's nearby, that's all. Not like aiming for any specific trees, just going for every tree that I see. I'm glad my character, I'm glad my my quest, I completed an Ascension quest. It wasn't that hard. Yeah. I figured as much. Once my Diluc was up there, once my team was established as they are, you know, made it easy for elemental reactions. Which is why I'm thinking, like, the biggest advantage of this team is EM. So, especially if I were to add Sucrose, it'd be even more EM. So, I think this would be, like, that's why I call it Elimination, EM, because I want it to be more EM fashion. So, I'll have to consider, like, which characters do I want to give more elementary mastery to. I mean, if I want to give a Sans of elemental mastery to Diluc, that's fine, if I want to. Right now, I'm just giving him attack percentage Sans, but if I want to give him elemental mastery, that would be even more perfect, because then, even if the attack percentage prime stat is not there in the Sans, the good news is that if the EM is there, and then, you know, I give him a substat of attack percentage to compensate for that, and then have another extra boost of EM, crit rate, crit damage, or crit rate, whichever 3 or 4, and substats in his set and everything else. If I can get all that, I can definitely make him an EM master with my entire team here. And then when their elementals are set up to aid him in battle, it's like that's gonna be a lot of EM damage dealing. So I can always switch some artifacts in and out. So like if I want him to go soloing, or if I want him to be a full-on brute force in the team comp attack percentage, but if I want him to be like attack percentage Sans, but if I want him to be like EM elemental mastery, no energy recharge, he don't need it. So but I definitely want to get a crit rate cup, because his crit damage is strong enough, and then the substats crit damage would be great, but I want to give him a primer set of crit rate in his set, so that way that will boost it up further, and then with a lot of the crit damage substats and so forth, it's like he's already going to be a crit master by then, so like an EM crit master type person. So that's the kind of thing I'm going for with him. But to achieve that goal, I gotta get those artifact sets. So I gotta keep rolling the artifacts until I get the right ones. I know they're lucky pools, but they can be done. Alright, so it looks to me I already completed the Ascension quest. So now, how many? I don't really have that much. I had 300, so now I'm not gonna pull it, but I'm just like looking. So I have about 413. Yeah. So I got seriously long ways to go. So I'm not gonna spend it right now. The first thing I'm gonna do is I think my first thing is resource hunting and stuff. A little later I'll grind for more and stuff. But I'll think about it and see like where do I want to start from, because I know getting the Mora is I say is a number 1 to number 2 priority, because without the Mora I can't really like level up my character's stuff. So that's the only thing. Now I know there's 15, 16, 17. There's 3 more shrines of death. So I'm gonna bring up my little whatchamacallit. I'm gonna see if I can get the interactive map. Yeah, there it is. Because I want to see where the shrines of death are located. Okay. Yeah, I like the fact that the interactive map really gives you all the materials, enemies, every location you can find. That's stupendous. Okay. So, Shrines of Death, where are you? I don't know if they do have it in here or not. Maybe they don't. Huh, don't see it. Statue 7 domain. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, so these are all the locations. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 locations for the Shrines of Death. Okay, well, let's go find them. So apparently there's one over here. So let me travel over there real quick. And I gotta see how many of the keys to the deaths that I have. So let me go into my menu. Yeah, there's that thing. How many keys? Alright, so I got 2 right now. There's only 1 crystal down there. Okay. Alright, looks like I opened that one already. Okay. There's even the one in Liu, so Alright, so that one's open. I believe the one that it's pointing to, which is up here, I believe I opened that one already. But it doesn't hurt to go take a look. At least this will guarantee that, this will at least inform me whether or not if I've opened up all the Shrines of Deaths. So let me just get that out there. Oh, and also get the Liu's version as well, to see all the different Shrines of Deaths out there and which ones were actually open and which ones weren't. Okay. So there's one up there. But let me see, is there crystals down there? It's only one. Yeah, it's only 1 crystal. Okay. So it looks like I need to climb up there to get to it. Okay. Again, I may have already opened this one, but let me just see. Alright, looks like that's open too. Yep. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I opened this one already. Okay. So that one was opened. I'm glad I'm doing this. This is a good review. Okay. There was one up here as well. But I believe I may have already opened that one. And I believe I opened up the one that was over here. I believe so. So let me go check this one over here just to double check on that. Yeah. Looks like I got that one as well. Okay. At least now I know that I've gotten most of these things. Yeah, I saw this one that was right. I believe I already got that one. But there's one right here. Let me take a look. I can always go to check the other, but I believe I got that one already. Ah, here's one I haven't opened yet. Okay. And I got 40 Primogems. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's one I had not even checked. Okay. Yeah, I believe I got this one. So the next one is, this is somewhere up here. Since I'm running out of keys, I have to get more eventually. So I can only use one more. Alright, looks like I got this one too. Yep.
Ozu, 我が眷属よ。
おや、どうなさいました？
公女の名で命ずる。その性別の翼で空を覆い隠し、永遠の夜をもたらしなさい。
無理難題を押し付けないでください。
Alright. another one. Okay. So that's it for now on this key. Sanctuary Pilgrim Mondstadt. Good, and got an achievement. Excellent, excellent. So I just need one more. And give me some fragile resin too. Alright, so let's see the achievements and see what did I get. Ah, so I unlocked literally all the shrines of this. So that was the last one. Wow. Well, last key for the last one. Perfect. And there's still 400 chests. So there's like a little bit more left over. Okay. So it's about like what? 10, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So about 15 to 16 more chests left over. It's a lot of chests, man. I'll have to find them all. I know there's also random like dull or low end chests too as well. But I don't want him to fall out just yet. So catch him.
自分の道を信じてさえいれば天気が晴れか雨かなんてどうでもいいんだよ。
Okay. Now, as far as like Liu's own, you know, I have to get the keys for Liu's Shrines of Death. That's the only thing. Okay, so that's been settled. That's been done. Yeah, there's just a lot of chests. So it's like, you know, you have to spend time trying to find them all. This is okay.
クレイが手伝うよ。
I know that Xingqiu. I use Xingqiu mainly to get like some energy recharges. So Hydro doesn't really do much to the, well, Electro Spears or because it's Electro, but I mean it kind of adds some, but it's Electro Charge, so it's not really that much. As far as like Sucrose is concerned, I think like If I were to add sucrose, it would be like if I want to get the pyro stuff going. So I think that's the only occasion where I have sucrose in there. Or I can do a geo. So it's up to me. So I think what I'm going to do is do a mix-up.
実験絶対に成功させる。
Everything.
Kore, 風邪ひくなよ。
安全距離確認。
こいつはどうだ？
吸引テスト開始。
おとなしくしやがれ。これすまんすまん。
6308式ユニット。ボンボンボン全部飛ぶぞー。なんだなん。やいおお。
Gotcha.
爆
I was
弾
gonna
持ちす
see
ぎ
if the
たの
condensed
か
rinse would
な
work, but it doesn't. So it only works when it's the ley line, when it says the ley line. But I tried doing it, but not the trans blossom. So okay, I get it. Yeah, you would have to. But let me go ahead and replenish it once.
「別の天中柱に分け与えられた楽園エデン」わ
know it was the trying to shoot them in the air situation because of the
雨だれ石をもうがつ。
because of the one of the achievements. I've heard that this area you can get them. But this thing has to do with like your position and all that other stuff. Huh. Even turn like that. Probably look up YouTube, someone figured out a way to do it. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and end early. I want to rest up. So I'm just probably going to be like, let me switch the screens.
別の天中中には
So I think I'm just gonna so I think I'm just gonna just end it right here. I got some things to think about. So I got a plan to think about what I'm gonna do next and stuff, and get my Ayaka and everything. Okay, well, other than that, I'm just gonna end it early. So, this is XP Story Gamers. If anyone was stopping by, consider hitting that like button if you enjoyed the stream so far, and if you'd like to see more content like this, consider hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell on the way out. All right, folks, peace out.